Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. We're playing Minecraft again. This is going to be part 3, or episode 3, however you want to say. I have done quite a little bit since we've last, since you guys have last seen. We don't just have a little dirt hut anymore. Let me show you. So the dirt hut is still here, just for posterity at the moment, and so I could film that intro. But we have done quite a little bit, so let's show you like this. We've done farms, we got food going, we've got potatoes and carrots on this line, and we've got wheat, and then we're just using this little end little bit for hemp so I can make string because I can't be bothered to go and find spiders, so I did that instead. We then have cactus and sugarcane, and then I mined out most of this so that we can make a base in it. It might be temporary for now. I just like having somewhere where I can start things. I made a much bigger smeltery than what we had before, and there's currently like glass cooking up through it, and it'll be doing it throughout this video, making the clear glass to fill in all the windows, as I've not had a chance to do that yet. The mine is still in pretty much the same place as it was in the last episode, but I've made it deeper and done quite a bit of strip mining. Got quite a bit of resources, found some diamonds. I'm sorry I didn't film that. I meant to. Sorry. We found some diamonds, and we remade our tools, so now we have iron osmium hammers, osmium pickaxe, osmium excavator, and iron broadsword. All that have diamond on because they need more durability. We got the osmium pickaxe with luck as well, and haste on everything but the sword, because you didn't really need haste on a sword. Other than that, we have a lot of ores ready to smelt up. I also made too many seared bricks, so if I ever wanted to expand the smeltery I still could. And we made the hard casts of pickaxe and hammer and sword kind of things. Out of the gold, it takes 2 gold per cast. It doesn't matter what it is still 2 gold. And yeah, I've got some chests with random things in at the moment because I haven't really organised much. But yeah, that is where we're at. I also made a redstone furnace just because I can. And I wanted to make some leather, I think, and you can use a redstone furnace to make leather with rotten flesh. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Nothing else major has happened. Yeah, if you would have preferred to see this as a time lapse, let me know, and next time I do a build I will time lapse it rather than not record it. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if you guys would want to see a time lapse or not, but yeah, let me know. Also, if you have any suggestions for cool builds that you want to see, whether it's a base, whether it's a cool design for one of the mods like Britannia, Blood Magic, Applied Energistics, Thormcraft, anything, let me know. I'll see what I can do. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the series, and welcome back. I realised that was quite a long intro, but we're going to head into the nether. I have not been into the nether yet. I just lit the portal a second ago, and I thought, I really should probably record this, so that's what I did. I need to get some glowstone, and we'll see what else is in there. I haven't been into the nether in this mod pack. I haven't even tested it, so hopefully it's not broken. And hopefully I don't die instantly, because I don't know actually what's in here. It could be very toxic things, or there could be normal things, I don't know. There's fire, it's a good start. Is there piglins? I'm not sure. There's definitely pigmen, because I did put the nether caves and cliffs and all that backport in, so there might be piglins, so I might get attacked for not having gold armor. Not sure. Let's see what. Can I see what that is? Nether draconium ore. Interesting. If I take out a wall there, give me some blocks. as I forgot to bring some. Whoop. Well, the torch is just helpful anyway, but there we go. Just pile up a little bit here, gather some of this. Haven't found any draconium yet, so it's quite a win to find some nether draconium. Them both nice. I should not use that, I should use this. Chance of getting more. All the glowstone. We like the glowstone. I haven't got a cobalt. What? How? You can't mine cobalt without cobalt. We'll take some quartz because they're there. I can't mine that, but I can mine that, sure. Yeah, I can't mine it because it has cobalt level. But I can't mine the cobalt either. So that's interesting. Okay, so after a little while, I found out we need to make obsidian sharpening kits. So then we are able to mine cobalt and the other ores that are in the nether. Sorry that took so long to get out, but that's what you need. You need sharpening kits. Every version of Tinkers is slightly different, but for this one that I have on here, it's an obsidian sharpening kit that we need. What we're doing right now, we're just doing a bit of blood magic, so I made myself an altar and the first few runes. I just wanted to kind of make a bit of a start in it, so that's why we were going to the nether earlier to get some glowstone, so we could create some runes of self-sacrifice so that we can gain more life points per time we use the dagger of self-sacrifice. This means that we'll get more LP and I don't have to lose my life so much. And then we'll be able to create lots of blank runes, and then the further versions of that, like the reinforced slates and the imbued slates and so on and so forth. So then we can start getting to rituals. So we can do a ritual of magnetism and a ritual of crushing. So we can basically have a sort of quarry. And then we'll also try and do a well of suffering underneath the blood altar. So we can use mobs to generate LP for us. So we don't have to keep like using the dagger of sacrifice to top up our soul network. I think it's called LP network, something like that. So we'll do that, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I kind of did a thing. It's been a week, maybe a bit longer, and I've just been playing on and off when I've been able to, and I've upgraded the altar to tier 4. I realised I had to kind of upgrade it a bit more than I wanted to, and that we weren't going to be able to do exactly what we wanted to do straight away, because rituals you need to have a bigger altar. So I've just been taking my time a little bit, upgrading the altar, and putting in some more runes of self-sacrifice, some capacity runes to be able to get the higher tier orbs. Like I've got the Master Orb now, I think. Yeah, it's the Master Orb, and the last one will be the Archmage, but I think you need a Nether Star for that one, which I haven't got yet. There's also one more tier that I can do off this as well, which is tier 5, but I haven't looked at the stuff for that. But I think it's beacons you need for it, which again is Nether Stars, so we're just ignoring that for now. We've also got Sacrifice runes and augmented capacity runes somewhere as well. or maybe I've made a couple of those, yeah. So we have a maximum capacity of 40,000 in our main altar. I've left the orb in there, and I've made like a little in and out with extra utilities, so that I could put some stone in here and it can go through and then be filtered. I can change the filter to whichever one I want, and it will then bring it out when it's like that, just to kind of make it a bit faster. I have set up a few different rituals. I couldn't think of the word then. This took me a while. It's quite complicated, but well, not really. So we've got, this is the Well of Suffering. We can turn it on there. I put a muffler on it as well, and a few other mufflers around this kind of building. Underneath here, underneath this obsidian, I haven't fully covered it with obsidian, but I need to. There is some extra utilities, cursed earth, that constantly spawns mobs, and they're super aggressive and have had a tendency to blow up if they're like the compressed creepers and things like that. That's why I have encased it in obsidian, because they kept destroying the altar, well, not the ritual. So I need to finish encasing that in obsidian soon, but it is functional at the moment. And the sound of mobs dying that you can hear is the mobs being damaged, which is then putting LP into the blood altar above. I can look from down here. So you can see in the bottom left hand corner that it's filling up the altar. The altar is getting drained a little bit because I've also got other rituals taking LP from it as well. And it's going straight into my network because I've got that master blood orb on the top. I also made some mimic blocks, the ethereal opaque mimic blocks, can't speak, so that we can kind of have this as a doorway, but we can walk through it, and it's also kind of like a wall. I kind of like it, but I think I might need to change the blocks for this wall because that's the same blocks, but they look different. It's because I did it as chiseled blocks, and I don't think the mimic blocks like that, so they've kind of just done it as a default like that. I'm not really a fan, but we'll switch it at some point. It kind of helps me know where the door is, though, so that's kind of helpful. But yeah, we'll look at it a bit more in the future. We also, since we've last kind of seen this, I went on a massive farm, got lots of resources, got some cobalt, ardite. We did have to make some obsidian sharpening kits. I've got in here sharpening kits. You just have to put the obsidian into the smeltery and then put it through into that thing. Cast. I couldn't think of the word. My brain is not working today. We also made a few more machines, and I made a chunk loader because I wanted to automate the production of obsidian because I couldn't be bothered. So these crucibles are burning cobblestone, which I just had because I have too much of it. And then this aqueous accumulator is kind of pointless, and I made it for no reason because it doesn't actually do what I want it to do. So I just made an unlimited water source and then put it into this tank, and that tank goes in and creates the water in there. For some reason it's not taking the water out of it though, which is a bit odd. Might need to break the pipe and replace it. It could be what it is. And there you go. Or it's not accepting it from the front. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, it's been making the obsidian. We've still got the redstone furnace. We also got a fluid transposer that I needed for some XP I needed to transfer into something. And we've got a simple alloy smelter, as I started needing some alloys from Ender.io as well. We had to go down and set fire to bedrock to get some grains of infinity, but that wasn't too difficult. We just had to wait a little bit of time. Other than that, we got more things in purified form, crystals ready for applied energistics, and more iron, gold, glowstone, etc. And then our unpurified ores in there that we haven't really used or done anything with yet. And just I've got a lot of random chests about, but they're a bit more in order. We've got food, mob drops, etc. I'm just gonna sleep real quick, and then we'll go outside and I'll show you the rituals that I've managed to set up as well. Let's go and have a look. So I set up the rituals that I spoke about before, the ritual of magnetism and the ritual of crushing. So on the bottom here, this is the first ritual, the ritual of magnetism, that brings up the blocks from the earth. And I've also enhanced the ritual with a gold block underneath there. This increases the range of the ritual. I'm not 100% what radius the gold block gives it, but I know that a diamond block would be better, although I haven't got enough diamonds to be able to make a diamond block at the moment, which is why I've just done a gold one. But that's then going into this chest up here, which I need to empty really. But yeah, this is another way that I've been getting ores without having to go on massive strip mines, because I've been able to just leave this turned on and then go and do something else. And it just drains life points from my altar every tick. It's like 30 or 40, something like that. And this top bit obviously is the ritual of crushing, which destroys the blocks like that and then puts it in this chest. It would output just onto the top, but it also outputs into a chest if you have one on top. So then I don't have to stand there and wait for it. So yeah, that is our rituals set up. It did take a little bit of time to make ritual stones. Blood magic. The ritual stones will be in here somewhere. Should have just searched for ritual stones. Here we go. So ritual stones are made like this. This is why we needed the higher tier blood orb. Yeah, we needed apprentice or higher, so I needed to upgrade it. And we needed reinforced slates with some obsidian, which is another reason why I've been making obsidian and not have to go mine it, because I needed a lot of these. And master ritual stones are like this. So I have to be magician or archmage, no, master or archmage blood orb with ritual stones and more obsidian. That's obviously your main orb that you have, not orb, stone that you have in the middle of the ritual, that one there, which you can then use the ritual diviner on to automatically place the ritual stones that you need for it. You then just have to use a weak activation crystal on these particular rituals that I've spoken about, and they will then be activated and be running. You can stop them with a redstone signal, which is what I've done using levers, so they can just be easily turned on and off when I go off and on my server, because I don't want to leave them running all the time just in case I run out of LP. Also, I haven't been to the end, but I just found this out in the wild when I was exploring in something that I think has been backported. I actually haven't defeated the dragon yet. I just have a head, so yeah. That's just a bit of information then for anyone that would be asking. He's been to the end and he didn't record it and defeated the dragon, all this. I'm like, nope, no I haven't. I just found a head. I don't know why, but yeah, I found it anyway. Anyway, that is going to be us for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. We're going to be exploring some Britannia, hopefully, and making some further strides in blood magic, maybe set up a few different rituals. There's a few that are taking my interest, so I'm sure it'll be fun for you guys too. And I will try not to have such a big gap and do so much between recording and not recording. But yeah, thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.